Happy New Year, everybody! Woo! Welcome to 2020! Are you as hyped as I am? I mean, it's a new decade. That means it opens up a whole new, brand new decade. New year, new me, and all that nonsense, yeah? But there's one reason why you've tuned in today, and that's to find out what the best card of the decade is, and I'm about to tell you now. So here it is. Here is number one best card of the decade. Firewall Dragon. Surprise, surprise, no surprise to anybody. It's Firewall Dragon. This card is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best card that was printed in the past 10 years. It's insane. So when XYZ, Synchro, and Pendulum burst onto the scene, it took about a year for like those to really like get up and running, you know? And when XYZs first came out, you know, like it was like genetically Utopia and stuff, and then eventually it just got really, really fast. Pendulum as well, you got like Clifford, it wasn't really doing any unfair Pendulum stuff, and then suddenly Pepe came out. Lynx, I thought more or less the same thing was going to happen with Lynx, so we're just going to get some generic ones like Decode Talker, and suddenly we're just going to get a really fast Link format. Absolutely not. Straight away, we got hit with Call of the Duelist. Here you go, Firewall Dragon. And it just went mental from there. Lynx literally took over the game straight away. It was like, if you weren't playing a mental Link deck like Spiral and then Electromite, it just took over the game. And a lot of it was because of this card, Firewall Dragon. Like, what it was able to do is absolutely obnoxiously good. When Firewall was at free, yes, remember, that was at free at one point. People were coming up with so much degenerate stuff. Being able to add back from the graveyard, that's just mental. You can just bounce anything, even from the graveyard as well. It like, if you link something where it's pointing to, you just special it from your hand. And if you can even look it up, when Firewall was at free, there was like some mental dinosaur FUK combos. And then in Spiral, it wasn't really degenerate. It was just like a defensive card where it just bounced to. Then it can also bounce your resources back as well to help you like push on if you're out of resources, you know. It didn't really feel that mental. It just felt like a gimmicky, you know, FDK card. And then it eventually became a viable FDK. You could, in Pendulum FDK format, there was a way to FDK with Firewall Dragon. There was a way to end on an unbreakable board with Firewall Dragon. And then eventually, Danger FDK happened, where there was viable FDKs with Firewall Dragon. And that's when you were like, that's the final straw, you know. And it even had pseudo FDKs with Goki. You can end. The whole combo was just get the Firewall Dragon, link around it, keep on special summoning, U-Link, and then it became U-Link with Gumbler. Firewall was always the center of all these stupid combo decks. And I know there was points where you first had to, you know, start off the combo like with Helix or with Isolde or Electromite, then even with Summon Sorceress to get to that point. But the only reason why those combo decks had such a mental end board was because of Firewall Dragon. Like I say, U-Link, Gumbler for 4, and also even FDKing your opponent with the Danger FDK. It wasn't even enough to like hold your impermanence for the Firewall, because you can Unicorn, put it back, summon it again, and then off you go again. This card is just so nuts. It does everything. It's a Link 4 that points up. I don't know how massively relevant that is, but it's easy to co-link it if that becomes relevant. For the U-Link, so it just pops right in the center. Co-link with Nightmare Goblin, so you couldn't even like target it with stuff as well. Oh god, it's just mental. Card's just so good. It does pretty much everything. It can be a defensive card if need be. It can bounce back all your resources. If you're out of cards to special summon from hand, you just bounce 3 more, summon them again, extend the combo. Nuts, man. This is one of the best cards that have ever been printed. And it's going to be really hard to top a card like this. That's all I can say. I don't think anything can top how mentally good this card really is. Maybe they'll bring out a new Master Rule that'll like make this card nuts, but to compare this to all the other cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's without a shadow of a doubt the best card of the decade, and maybe the best card that's ever been printed ever in Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is worthy of number 1? Do you think something else should have been number 1? What do you think of the top 12 as a whole? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. And it's 2020. Have a happy new year. See you guys later.